It's often debated what are the greatest Halo maps of all time, and today we're going to tackle Halo 2. If you guys missed the tier list for Halo CE, I'll link it up in the corner. Make sure you guys go check it out. But anyways, let's get started. So before we get into Halo 2, why don't we just you don't have to like give your Halo 2 sob story, but briefly say your kind of experience with Halo 2 so people kind of know where we're coming from, maybe a little bit.
I'm going to say Halo 2 was one of the games I played a lot on the OG Xbox back in the day growing up. It was by far my favorite. And then I played on PC I was a big player on Cartographer. I played a lot with Halo 2 Real Ones. I played a lot just like randomly in random servers because there's a lot of mod fun on there. And then I was really into H2 when it came to MCC on PC. And it's probably my number one Halo.
All right.
I'll say, you want to go?
Sure. For me, Halo 2 it's honestly, it's probably on the lower end of Halos I'd played, but like, in a weird way, I've played a lot of like the popular, like iconic quote unquote Halo 2 maps, but I feel like there are some Halo 2 maps where I've legitimately played like a handful of times. So I'll make sure that's known as we're going through, but yeah. So you can go BHB.
Yeah, I didn't get to play Halo 2 as much as I would have liked back in its prime. I mostly just played 1v1s with my friend back in the day for Halo 2. And funny story, when I got Halo 2, I got an Xbox 360 with it. And for some reason, I thought I couldn't play Halo 2 online with the Xbox 360. I thought I needed the original Xbox. So I just didn't play it online. I could have been playing Halo 2 online for a good while before Halo 3 came out. I just didn't know it was possible, but it was. But yeah, I didn't get to play Halo 2 much back in the day. I played a little bit on XBC for those of you who know what that is. But yeah, I'm a fan of Halo 2, but just didn't get to play it much back in its prime.
Yeah, so yeah, that's most of my Halo 2 playtime, because Smoked wants to know, is MCC, and I played a little bit of Xbox Halo 2, but it was like post the launch of Halo 3, where like I played it as like a curiosity thing, if that makes any sense. Like I liked Halo 3 and I was like, I should try Halo 2 because I had like my friend had the disc or whatever. So Paint, what is your Halo 2 experience? Please tell chat about how you were a top amateur Halo 2 player and you actually went to events.
Well, you coach Malsky.
I do have unironically a surprising little fact. I played Halo 2 on the original Xbox on its UK release date. I remember waiting in line to go and buy it.
Whoa!
Yeah. My mum came with me. She went and bought it. I was terrified. I thought they'd say no because I was a child, but they were fine with it. And I never played online. I just played campaign.
All right, perfect. So Paint's Halo 2 time is all MCC, I assume.
Pretty much, yeah.
I Smoked wants to know how much we use button combos when we play. I mean, I can do like the BXR and the BXB. I don't double or quad shot very often, Smoked, and I don't anymore because I can't do them on fucking mouse and keyboard. Like it's awkward. So when I was playing on controller, I can like do them. But okay, I don't know. Do you guys?
That shit.
What? What'd you say?
I just macro that shit.
Oh, there you go. All right, let's get going. We're gonna be here forever. All right, first map is Ascension. I'll just let whoever wants to rock it.
Pinnacle?
Is that what it's remade in? That's the remade version.
That's Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Ascension. What do I think of Ascension? That's an alright map. It's cool. I guess I don't really have a lot of opinions on that. But it's an alright map. I just give it a meh.
Alright. When do you want to go next?
Oh no. But I do hate how you could take the Banshee in that one spot and just like chill up there and snipe. That was kinda lame. But other than that, yeah, meh.
All right. I will say too. We'll do the H2A versions of these maps separately, and we'll hit them after, but we'll do it pretty quickly. Ascension for me. I know a lot of people love Ascension. I've never found it that great of a map. I think like it. The design of the map is almost like anti-fun. Like there's like the middle section of the map is just mostly not usable. You kind of just get stuck in the bases. Obviously, you can like push on the sides, but like I've never found Ascension an overly enjoyable map. I definitely think it's overrated by people, but it's not like a bad map per se. But I've never understood the hype behind why people think this is like one of the best Halo 2 maps. So I'm definitely in the meh category.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello. Would you like to rate Ascension, sir?
Yeah. Let me tell you, Trav, this map is terrible in H2. It's a bad map. It's. I don't think you guys understand. In custom games, it's fun. There's this thing you could play back in the day called
Tower of Power. Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun. But in a regular like matchmaking situation, this shit is terrible. The Banshee is stupid. It just becomes whoever has snipers, and you're like just staring across each other, fighting for either tower back and forth. It's a bad map.
All right. Sempoop has it as bad. Paint. Close it out.
I think I'm going to go against the tide. I really enjoy this map. That's because I usually beeline for the Banshee.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I really like this map. I feel like compared to CE, it definitely feels like a Halo map. This might be a controversial opinion, but I do get the feeling that this map walked so that Guardian could run. But yeah, I really like this map. I get that vibe.
I could see you saying that about Lockout, but
oh well, I mean, yeah, of course. But like this style of map, I'm just a sucker for it, and I feel like it kind of it went forward in the rest of the games. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one an A.
All right. Chat, I'm gonna open this one up to you. Blaze, I saw you say we should do H2A first, so we don't get burnt out. The only reason I kind of want to do H2 Classic first is I think a lot of the points for H2A are very related to how it was remade in my, like, at least from me. So I want to go through like the regular H2 versions so that I can say like this is what H2A did wrong. So plus it'll be quick in H2A. We won't spend a ton of time hitting the H2A maps. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people's opinions on Ascension are because they played like customs on it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Chat's pretty mixed on this one. Blaze kind of agrees with you, Paint.
Sempra definitely does not.
Sempra does not.
It's an interesting one.
If we put a Banshee on Guardian, Sempra, would that help?
No, I don't think BHB was right. I mean, Lockout's definitely much closer to Guardian, but I think this formula of map kind of defined what Halo would be going forward, minus the Banshee.
Yeah. All right. So we got 3 A's, 3 mehs, an S, a doggy, and a bad. So I'm gonna just put this one as a meh from chat.
Wonder how Guardian will play with a Banshee.
Should we try it?
I think we should.
All right. That's next stream, guys.
I think that's worth an entire video actually. Just can you play the Banshee on Guardian?
All right. So this map is a solid meh from things.
People are saying it's A. Oh my god.
Wow.
They tried to. Okay, so I have to match up the fucking picture because apparently these are way the fuck out of order. Okay. All right, so that is Ascension. Let's move it on. If it's between good and bad, you should just make the vote bad. Yeah, I just took the 2 votes that were so like it was split between meh and good and A, but there was more votes under meh, so I moved it to meh. I think that's the easiest way to do it because those people in theory would vote meh if you did it again. Okay, next map is Backwash. This is the map that I can't fucking see shit on. It was one of the map packs for Halo 2.
Backwash?
Yes.
Okay, I know a lot of people hate Backwash, and I get it. I do. but I just think it's a cool looking map, and I think it's a fun map for like a Fiesta or an FFA. I think it's unique. Love the aesthetic. Kind of reminds me of Guardian a little bit with the big trees. I think it's fun for FFA. If you're trying to play it competitively, of course it's going to be a terrible time. But I'd say, I guess I gotta give it a meh.
Isn't
Wanted
this?
to put it in A, but I won't.
Oh, so I'm not gonna claim this is truth, but I feel like I read somewhere that this map like either ran so badly on the original Xbox or like no one could see shit, so Bungie made it so you just rarely ever got it.
Yeah, it's because of the fog.
Yeah, that's
Really?
never good. that's never a good sign.
Did BHP give his opinion?
He did. He gave it a meh.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get mine because my Discord's being extra weird now. But this is a dog water map. This is straight up dog water. You don't
knew that
spawn
was
with
coming.
nades. You don't spawn with nades, and because of that, clearing out the
Wait,
guy
what?
in the
You
middle.
don't?
No, you don't.
Just on this map?
On this map, you don't spawn. I think there's some nades you can pick up. I believe so somewhere, some places.
Wow.
But
I
you
didn't
don't
know
spawn with
that.
them. And if you have sword and you're holding the middle, it is so broken. It is so stupid, and like it's so hard to get the person with sword in the middle of the map out there. And if you're in there holding it, it's you just click control the entire map. So yeah, I think it's a dog map.
All right. So here's my opinion on competitive shooters that include fog in maps. It's absolutely stupid. Like it gives you like a cool aesthetic, but like it just ruins visibility. And now BHB, I understand you're saying like you wouldn't play this as a competitive map, but I mean just like even in the sense like as Halo is like a competitive shooter, like one of the most important things in an FPS game that's supposed to be competitive is fucking visibility, and fog is like the easiest way to kill that. Like just watching this footage is just like atrocious. You can't see fucking shit. So like
Yeah. But it's like everyone has bad visibility.
yeah, but that
It's not
doesn't
like
make
a
it good.
one-sided-
No, yeah,
It doesn't make it good.
Yeah,
Which is why I just gave it a meh. But
no. So I'm gonna agree with Sempra on this one. This one's dog water just because I can't stand multiplayer games that just ruin visibility like by choice. So Pain?
I'm probably going to ultimately agree with that. I won't say dog water, I'll say bad, just because I do actually really like the visuals of this. I just think as a Halo map, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I yes. So I should maybe clarify. It looks cool, but as a Halo map, I think you ruin the way Halo maps play when you include stuff like that. You know, like it's not like a realistic shooter. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I feel like it would be kind of cool on like some infection customs.
Yeah,
just for the aesthetic of it.
For sure.
Yeah,
It has
yeah.
it has its like its bonuses there, but like I can't rate Halo 2 Infection too highly when I rate maps because like the way to play Halo 2 Infection is like was not like jank per se, but it was very like primitive, right? But okay, so I'm opening it up to chat. BHB gave it a meh, Pank gave it a bad, and me and Sempra gave it dog waters. Ryder, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like I read your message, but like, dude, we're doing like a podcast stream. Like, never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. So put your vote in, guys.
I like these votes. I like these votes. Let's go.
Oh shit! Between A and dog water.
People are saying A.
Oh my lord! All right,
I can't tell if they're trolling or like generally.
if you're voting
No,
A,
if they were trolling, they would have done S. They would have done S if they were trolling.
if you're voting A, I want a reason in chat. It doesn't have to be long, but I want like a one-liner.
Yeah,
That
and
is-
if your reason's not good, you get banned for life.
And BHB will be the decider on that. It's a great map in concept. In concept, maybe. All right, so it looks like chat's actually gonna give this an A. I think the poll's gonna end with an A. Yeah.
This is
All
why
right.
we have these like
Let's
elitist
fucking
people
go.
come in and like, wow, these guys are idiots. A tier this map.
Dude. All right, so. All right, so it's still gonna end up as a bad map. so it didn't really.
Really? Does it really?
No, Smoked. I've played on the actual map. It's not like I'm not purely judging this based on looking at the YouTube compression. We're not gonna skip to Halo 3 Harvest. We'll do Halo 3.
We gotta go order. We gotta go in order.
Yeah. All right. So that'll put we'll put it as a bad map. All right. Next map is Beaver Creek. Obviously, this is a remake of Battle Creek. So whoever wants to roll first.
I'll gladly. Well, my Discord's working. Sorry.
No,
This map is bad. It's very bad. It is of the 5 competitive maps that are played in H2. This map is the least liked for for obvious reasons. First off, red side has a heavy advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You have rockets, easier access to OS, and yeah, snipe is on blue tower, but that's you can easily fight that from red, and you can just TP across whatever. Like contesting that isn't a problem. And then it used to be played with flag, but they realized, oh, that's really stupid because you could just play from the back of the bases and use TPs. And the only time you go mid is for rocks and OS. And then so I think they only do Oddball and Slayer, if I'm correct. And Oddball in this map is terrible. The H2 spawning system is very whack. It's like different for each map or whatever. And because of that, timing rockets is pretty hard in snipe. You can time OS because it's statically 2 minutes every time from when you touch it. But aside from that, this map is the least favorited in terms of competitive play.
So what rating does that give it?
That gives it a bad. I said at the start.
Oh, okay, sorry. You did say that, but I didn't know if you just meant like the map was bad or that was
sure.
the rating.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, it's bad.
Sempra, Smoked said that. Why do you continually?
Yeah, I don't know
Halo
what streamers he's watching, but if you're talking about the Halo 2 real ones, people who actually like play 8s on this a lot, they don't like this map. No, like anyone who still sweats H2 these days doesn't like Beaver Creek. And maybe they'll play just to spice things up because there's only 5 maps. So
Yeah, I always felt like I don't know what maps you would pick, but Halo 2 could have used like another map. But so for me, I've never been a competitive Halo 2 player. But I like this map. I think it's fun. I think it's a good remake of a map that was pretty good from the original game, and I think I'm not gonna 100% like claim this, but it's pretty much identical, isn't it? Like, what did they change on it between CE and 2? It's pretty much
there's
the same.
no ladders.
Oh, there's no ladders.
First
Okay,
off,
but instead you have
there's
the
no
ramp,
invis.
right?
The climbing up the arc is easier because the way, like in CE, you slide a lot, and
Yeah.
H2, you're more grippy.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, but so some minor changes basically. But like the layout of the map, besides the ramps, is the same, right? It's just weapons and how the mechanics of the game work.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Oh,
It's
wait.
just
Let me add one more thing. On non-competitive settings, as in vanilla, there's plasma pistols at the back of either base, and that shit is annoying because
Yeah, I was gonna
when
say
you have
that.
OS, there's no point of grabbing OS when you can just get it instantly deleted with some guy with plasma pistol because there's always people with plasma pistols if they know how to play the game.
the
Does
plasma
that clear
pistols.
about the overshield?
But in comp, it's not a problem because they replace it with shotguns.
Okay. The plasma pistols in H2 are fucking ridiculous. But
Yeah.
it's got to be the strongest plasma pistol in the series, right?
Yeah.
No, five's
100% by far.
insane. Though.
Fives is
Or
insane. All right.
Five's tracking is insane. Like, I mean, literally across the map. Literally across the map. It'll track you, like, really good. It's insane. It blew my mind when I seen it.
All right. I'm gonna give this. I'm still gonna give this map an A. I know that's harsh contrast to Sempra, who hates it, but as a casual who's only really played this map casually, I mean, I've played it in the Halo 2 hardcore playlist, but like my Halo 2 hardcore opinion is pretty much irrelevant because I don't really know what I'm doing. So as a casual, I think the map's it's fine, it's fun. So I'd give it an A. I think it's a good remake, like I said, of a good map. So
Yeah, a lot of my opinions on the CE version carry over to Halo 2 as well. Like, I just think the big bases on each side, these big enclosed bases, it's kind of awkward because you could just sit in there and like you don't really want to go in there. And also the teleporters behind the bases. If you're controlling like the center of the map, I mean, people can freely just teleport to the other side. You have to like dedicate one person to watching the teleporter. And also, like Sempra said, like red side does have an advantage, an obvious advantage, and I feel like that could have just been easily avoided if they made that arch just like a bridge going from one side to the other. I think that would have been better.
Yeah, red team has a bit advantage on rockets by far.
They do. So they should have just made it like a bridge going from blue snipe to red snipe and put the rockets in the middle. I'd say, but compared to some of the other maps that we're going to be rating, I'd give it an A.
I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. Whatever. Paint, you go.
I'm going to give this one a solid meh. I find it very strange that they chose to make this one of the comp maps when it wasn't made for this game. Like, I know they changed it, but Halo 2 and Halo CE play quite drastically differently. At least to me.
Oh, for sure.
Paint, I'm gonna blow your mind. This is a comp map in fucking Reach. So.
Yeah.
It's just as bad in Reach.
Oh, it's fucking. I hate it in Reach.
It's bad.
In H2, do you play King of the Hill on this in comp, or is it just you? You were saying stuff earlier. I just missed it.
No, it's Slayer, and I want to say Oddball, but I don't think I'm right on that. I honestly think they made it so it was only point. It used to be Flag, and they realized it's really super on Flag with the teleporters.
Yeah.
So I think it's just
okay. Well, then I won't rate it on that. But King of the Hill on this map in Reach, I guess we'll talk about this later, is the stupidest shit I ever played, man. Trying to play that shit with not like a 4-stack team is like the most clusterfucking shit I've ever played in my life.
Fucking hate it.
But okay. All right. So we got A from BHB, meh from Paint, bad from Sempra, and an A from me. So we're kind of all over the place. I'm opening up the poll.
I feel like we're gonna get that for a lot of H2.
Probably because I think unlike CE, the competitive like opinion on the maps that are played in competitive is like drastically different than the casual version of the map. All right, so chat is leaning toward A. I don't have them on the tier list smoked, but Shadow was asking if we're gonna do firefight maps. I don't know if I have enough opinion on the firefight maps to bother sharing them.
No, I don't think we should.
The best firefight map is the CEA one. Campaign maps. I mean, we're doing the multiplayer maps, which are campaign maps. So there you go. Okay,
it would be kind of cool to do the invasion maps, to be fair, because
we
invasion maps.
We will do invasion maps, yes, because invasion maps also they what's the thing when you're like you have a job during the day and then you have a second job at night? Fuck, what's it called? Oh my god, I can't think of the word. Whatever. They live a second life as BTB maps. Okay, chat tied on A and meh, but there was a bad vote, so it's gonna go meh on chat for this one. What about the Forge invasion maps? I don't think so, because I don't think any of those were there at launch, and we were just gonna stick to the launch maps for Forge stuff.
Is the phrase moonlight? Do you
moonlight? Yes, that's what it was.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let me do calculations real fast.
I've never heard that in my life.
You gotta watch more Scrubs, okay?
Scrubs tier list. That's next.
Dude, I'll fucking do a Scrubs tier list.
Top Scrubs episodes.
Well, season, whatever the last one is, 8 is the most dog shit thing I've ever watched in my life. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this map got 3.2, guys, so it's going to be a solid meh map. This guy's gameplay. Hey, man, this is Mystical Gaming, all right? He was more of a CE player.
Don't talk shit about Mystical Gaming. He's our boy. He's carrying this stream.
He is, to be honest. Every single video. I've given him so many views tonight. He was not a CE player. No, I know, smoked. That's a whole fucking different thing, then. Okay. All right. Next map is Burial Grounds, which is a BTB map in H2. So whoever wants to rock it. Rock 'em,
That's
sock 'em.
Payne. Payne has a lot of opinions on that map.
Oh, he
I
does.
can tell.
Go ahead, Payne.
So this is one. Am I right in saying they remade it in H4?
No.
No.
I don't think this
There's
map's
one
been
that
remade.
has like the crashed ships.
Oh, I
map.
know what map you're talking about. Maybe it's like a what's the word? A reimagination of it.
Yeah.
Like
Pat says a bit of an influence in Halo 4.
Right. Okay. Cool.
This is that one map.
Yeah, I haven't really played this map a whole lot, if I'm being honest. I'm
a
not
tribute
really a
to that
big
map.
fan of H2 BTB in general. So, I don't know, I'm gonna land on meh. I'd put it lower, but I actually really like the way this map looks.
It is cool. It does look cool.
But again, I know next to nothing, so if it comes down to like a split vote, just disregard mine.
Okay. I'll go next. I'll just respond to Smoked. I understand that default vanilla H2 had SMG starts, but I mean, I don't know about the other guys here, but all I've ever really played is BR starts, so that's kind of, just keep that in mind. My opinion on all of these maps are BR starts. Same with like once we get into H3 and shit, like most of the maps are fucking judged off precision weapon starts these days. Like I feel like unless you're trying to like hit clips, or are casual, and most people don't play Auto Slayer. Okay, anyways, sorry. Burial Grounds. I like this map. Honestly, a lot of what I've played on this map is like Team Snipers and Cartographer. And it's actually pretty fun. But actually as like a BTB map in MCC, I've played it an okay amount of times, and I think it's competent enough for a BTB map. I like the aesthetic, the layouts, it's good enough. Yeah, I don't think this map does anything like terribly bad or anything, so for me it's just an average middle of the road map, so I'd give it a meh. Someone else wants to roll?
You know, every time there's a silent pause, I don't know if it's because my Discord shit again or because we're actually just quiet. But I'll go ahead. This map is average. Compared to the other H2 maps, it's not really like a really kind of map you get excited to play. I think it's pretty solid for CTF. And that's about it. Snipers is kind of broken on this map because of how open it is, and if it's SMG starts, it definitely sucks. I believe there's also a Wraith, and that Wraith is pretty strong with how open the map is.
I don't think there's the Wraith.
Oh my god, Ryder just redeemed Be a Judge.
Okay, Ryder, I will say you do have to stay on
So yeah,
topic.
but with that being said, I think it's just an average map.
Alright, so
Okay.
meh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait. Oh yeah, meh for him. I don't know what to say about this map, but I do kind of like the look of it, and I don't hate when I play on it, but I'm also not like excited either. So it is definitely just a meh.
Alright. Everyone gave it a meh, so do we even... we'll do the chat, because I'm just curious, but I don't even... At that point, do we even need to do it? I don't know if we do.
Yeah, of course. Maybe they're all like, hey, like they're all like, yeah, we love this
No,
map.
I mean, like, I want to see it, but I don't think it moves it right. That's what I meant.
Oh. I'm not really sure how you're doing the system, so.
Fair enough. So I assigned a point value, and I'm averaging it out. So, like, S is 5, you know. A is 4.
Sure.
Okay, so chat, the poll's up, guys. Ryder, have you even played H2, man? Like, you're like, do you actually have opinions on H2 maps? And I mean that in a nice way.
If you do, like, genuinely, you're welcome.
You have played H2? Alright, are you ready? You can hop
long
in for
does
the
the
next
Be a
3
Judge
maps.
last?
It's just 3 maps.
No, I was just wondering.
He means he played H2 and MCC a couple times. He queued it in social.
Alright, well, we'll see what his opinions are. Okay, so
Hey, Ryder.
chat. Hello, Ryder. Chat on this one actually gave it an A. So chat likes Burial Grounds a little bit more than we do. So fair enough. it's still going to be a meh map just by averages, though.
Yeah, take that.
Take that. And now I have to painstakingly match up the picture. There it is. All right. Okay, next map is going to be Coagulation. No. What a fucking beautiful map to talk about. Let me open this one. Fuck Coagulation. This map is bad. This is just
What about
legitimately.
Troy?
Just what?
Troy,
I don't know what that is.
the game mode with the brute shot.
Oh, no, I haven't played that. All right, but as just a standard BTB map, I fucking hate Coagulation, man. It's like the few things about like CE's version of the map that were like kind of fun are just like gone in this. It's just people like you can't effectively kill someone cross map with the BR in this game, but just fucking people just shoot across the map with the BR, and when I play this, it's just so overwhelmingly boring. Like that's the only feeling I have when I play Coagulation is like a desire to not be in the game because I'm just bored out of my fucking mind. So I'm not gonna give it dog water because like it's still an iconic Halo map per se, but I can't stand Coagulation. So for me, it's a bad map. If anyone wants to roll next,
Dude, I'm
Ryder,
gonna
you're
tell you right now.
okay.
This map is dog water.
I'll go last.
This
Alright,
map is my least favorite H2BTB map. TTF games drag out for too long. There's not enough vehicles to like have it fun to get across. You're like walking half the time just to maybe get one kill or get sniped.
I think we lost Sempra midpoint.
Oh.
Did we?
I mean, it ended on a good
Yeah.
note.
Yeah. All right. Someone else go. We'll let Sempra pick it up.
Well, yeah, again, for the same reasons I didn't like Blood Gauch and CE, a lot of that carries over here. But I actually kind of like it a little bit more than CE. I do find that I think it's easier to laser people across the map with the CE pistol than it is the H2 battle rifle. And plus, one of the issues I had with Blood Gauch and CE is just that the middle of the map was too bare. I think there needed to be more there, and on this map, at least you have like all the rocks on the left side, so there's a little bit more cover. And yeah, I'd still say this map is bad for me, but yeah, like a little bit more than CE.
All right. It's like a good bad. You know, it's still
Sorry, I
bad,
cut
but
off,
like
but-
you did, yes.
I did get my point across that the map is dog water, right?
Oh, definitely.
You did,
Okay.
yes.
All right. That's good. You guys can continue.
All right. Paint.
I think, okay, you guys are sleeping on one aspect of this map, which makes me unironically enjoy it. The Halo 2 Banshee physics. The only catastrophe I've ever had in this game is with the Banshee on this map just running into people.
Were they playing?
They were as well. People got annoyed at me.
Oh.
It was really good.
Oh.
Like you can just skirt it along the ground like it's a ghost, and it's good. But aside from that, the map's dog shit, so I'm gonna give it a meh.
All right. Ryder, let's hear your opinion.
Alright, so I mean I kinda like this map. The only problem is the I think it's just the battle rifle, like from like long range, is like really hard to kill from long range. But I like this map, and I like the like the Banshee physics as well.
All right.
What's the rating?
What's your rating?
I'll probably give this a meh.
All right. So we got bad from BHP, meh from Paint, Sempra with the dog water, me with a bad, and Ryder with a meh. So chat is open. Or the poll is open. I was also too lazy to type out the words, so now you just get coag. So I
definitely agree
can't
with
wait
both.
to talk about the H2A and the Reach versions of this map. I just love them so much.
The H2A one has the gun goose. What are you talking about? It's the best vehicle in the whole series.
Dude, during the H2A flight, or the Halo 2 flights, when it was H2A BTB night, and the only maps were this and the remake of Zanzibar, whatever it's called in H2A, and I just kept getting this map, I legitimately got off. I couldn't take it. It was too much for me. All right. Let's see what chat is leaning toward. If Coag isn't put in dog shit, oh my god, dude, fucking chat is all over the place. I don't even know. All right. Oh, thank God, whoever voted there, fixed me having to do something effortful. All right, thank you, whoever was that last vote to put it as a bad map. Okay, so I think it's just gonna end up bad, Pat. I don't think it's gonna end up dog water. So let's see. I have to do an extra little calculation here. But divided by
this is
6
interesting.
now.
So
Yeah, it's a bad map. Okay.
in chat, Flippant said that the Gungoose sucked, but they liked Coag. This is making me think that they're a flip-flopper. I feel like the people that like the Gungoose are gonna love Coag.
Huh. Interesting. All
I
right.
hated the Gungoose.
So Coag is a bad map, but luckily it's back, so you can enjoy it more. All right, next
It needs
map.
to be able to shoot left and right more. Like it's too.
Yeah, I will
like,
actually. I kind of agree with
That's
that.
that's
But
awkward.
next map is going to be Colossus, which I don't know. Is it technically a BTB map? I don't fucking know because I get
No.
it. Is it just
No,
4v4 only?
Yeah, I've never.
I think
seen
I've gotten.
BTB on this.
I think I've gotten it for both, but maybe I've only gotten 4v4. So whoever wants to roll first with their opinion on Colossus can.
Is it? What was that? Oh, yes.
I will say that I think it is. I think maybe it does have BTB and MCC on it. You might be
It
right,
does, but I could.
but
be
I don't
wrong.
think it did back in the day. What's it? Colossus? Colossus. Yeah,
Colossus.
it's definitely one of those unique maps for Halo 2. I think it's the aesthetic and like the design is unique and interesting, but overall how it plays, I can't say it's one of my favorite. So I'm definitely gonna have to give it a meh.
All right, we got a meh from BHB. Who wants to go next?
I remember very distinctly playing this map. I think it was on one of your streams, Arrrash, and that was when I decided I don't really like H2 as much as I thought I did. And it wasn't specifically due to this map. It was just the things this map did annoyed me to the point of being like, I'd much rather be playing Reach or 3 right now. I'd say it's like assault. This guy's getting betrayed.
Yeah,
in the
Dude,
he's not having a good time.
This is
No, he's
343
not.
Industries. He's just not. He's not feeling it today.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd say this map is a solid. I feel bad saying bad because it's not the worst, but it's pretty shit.
So is it bad then or meh?
It's bad.
Okay. All right. Sempra, do you want to go? Are you here?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this map is average. It's like it's one of those maps that has like an awkward place where people never really go, and that's the bottom middle. The only time you go there is to lift up for a beam rifle. Out of that, you're literally just walking back and forth from one side to the other, and then fighting along there.
Or OS.
Yeah. And because of that, it's just average.
So you're leaning toward meh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So for me, this map's just bad, man. Like, I don't know. It's an awkward fucking map to play. Like, let me go back to this. This whole middle section of the map's like pointless, man. Like, why does it even exist? You just go on the outside to push the other base, or you like walk through the middle and just get shot. Like,
it transfers the power cores around, you know.
okay.
I'd
Yeah,
also like to add that BR battling across the map is very awkward.
yeah, it's too big for the BR and Halo 2.
You get one shot and you just hide and keep walking wherever the hell you were planning to go anyways.
That's so fucking true. You get popped by someone across the map, you just go around one of the 700 walls, and then you just continue on your way across the map.
Like, oh, well, that didn't work out.
That's so
They
fucking
remake
true.
this map in Halo Infinite, and I hope it's the only map in the flight.
I hope so too. All right, so I'm gonna give this a bad. Ryder, have you played much Colossus?
I played it like, I don't know, like 2 times, maybe 3. I play on a probably FFA SWAT. I think it was team. So anyways, I don't like this map. I never go to the middle. I'll just stay like the corners of the edges, and the design in the map it just like gray and brown and stuff, and I don't like it. And I do like the storm button, like on the window thing. I do like that. And that's it.
All right. So what are you leaning?
I'll probably put it as probably bad.
All right. Yeah, Ryder kind of talked about how like he doesn't go in the middle. That's because the middle's fucking pointless. It shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of. I get like the premise of like, you know, there's portions of the map that are like harder to traverse or whatever, but there's just no reason to go in the middle. Like there has to be like a risk reward thing. Like if I'm gonna go into a portion of the map where I can get shot from people above me, like there needs to be some good fucking shit down there. It's just not worth going.
Yeah.
The color is definitely very, very boring. Okay. Let's see. Chat is leaning on the bottom half, so we'll see where it ends up. Hopefully someone else votes.
Yeah, that is a cool grab lift. That is a pretty cool grab lift.
The skybox art is cool.
I think this map only has the beam rifle for sniper.
Yeah, you're right, Ryder. I was trying to see the skybox, but
Give him a.
yeah, whatever. Okay. I mean that's true, Smoked, but then you have to just like, you know, keep that in mind when you're designing the map. But because putting an overshield in the middle doesn't even really fix the problem, because you'll just get your overshield popped before you get anywhere relevant. So okay, so chat gave it a meh, which means we got 3 bads and 3 mehs. So that is going to average out to 2.5, which will bump it up to a meh by the art of rounding. So this map kind of bullshitted its way into a meh, kind of just because we have the extra person. So I'm kind of upset about it, but I'll let it live its life.
I've just now realized that the map kind of reminds me of Half-Life. I think it's because it's got like the conveyor belts and the weird bit in the middle.
Is that nice? All right, next map is Containment. This is a BTB map, I think. All right, so I'll just go first. Let me pull this up. I don't think I've played this one very much. I think I might give this one an NA from me. Oh, this map. Okay, never mind. I've played this in MCC. Okay, I'll still go first. I like this map. It's pretty fun, although I don't know. I don't know how to articulate it because I haven't really played it enough, but I don't know if it like does anything super cool or unique. I'd probably just give it a meh. If anyone else wants to roll?
I want to say, I think the bases are just too big. Like there's so much space back there in the base. That's so unnecessary. You don't need that at all.
You do have to run. I feel like some of your spawns on this map are like ridiculous, like the amount of time that you have to run to get back into the action.
Yeah, so I just think there's too much going on. Well, too much space behind the bases that could be eliminated. And I think the mines in the middle of the map, that's kind of unique. I don't really know if they respawn. But yeah, for a BTB map overall, I think it's a fun map. It's but I would give it meh. I wouldn't put it A tier.
All right, who's next?
I'll go. I like the map because once again I really like snow maps, but unfortunately, like BHB was saying, the map is too spacey to fit HU's gameplay, and so it'll feel like kind of like how Coagulation suffers from just being too big to be enjoyable. I feel like if this was in the more modern Halo games where you're faster, this would be probably way more fun. But because it's H2, I can only say it's average.
All right. Paint.
This is another one that I feel H4 took a lot of inspiration from. Again, I'm really bad at the H4 maps names, specifically the squad battle and BTB ones. But yeah, I don't know if it works fully. It's a little bit too big. If there, I don't know if it's more vehicles are the issue, but if the vehicles were a bit more agile, like they are in H4, I'd probably prefer the map. But otherwise, it's just kind of meh.
All right, Ryder, how would you
All right.
like to give your opinion for your final map?
All right. I think this is like, I say this. I haven't played this map a lot, so I don't like remember it like how I played it.
Ryder, I'll give you the option. Would you like to wait on your final map to give your opinion on one you played more? Or otherwise, you can do it. Your call.
My call. I don't like this map. It's like Sempra said. It would be better if like the modern algorithm with like sprint, you could move faster, make it a little bit better. And the bases are like really big. And the only good thing about this map is actually I think I can't think anything good about this map. I think it's just like it's like a little knockoff of I Wonder, but like a lot more different.
All right, fair enough. What's your opinion? What's your ranking?
I mean, I'll put this as a bad.
All right, chat. Poll is open. Hello, Dogbound.
I forgot my birthday is like 2 days.
That's epic. Happy
birthday.
early birthday. Everyone in chat, tell Ryder happy early birthday.
No, thank you, everyone.
Dude, multiple people voted this as an S map. Huh.
All right, we need people to stop memeing with the S because I don't believe they're serious.
I can't imagine anyone would think Containment is a timeless classic Halo map. Like
Yeah,
if you wanted to argue,
someone's happy.
if you wanted to argue an A, like you can maybe make the argument, but like a fucking S, man, like this ain't like a top fucking tier all time Halo map. Half the people don't even like remember what it is. Happy Womb Eviction Day. Jesus.
It looks like Quarantine Zone, but day.
All right, chat gave it a meh. Flippant, basically, it's kind of up to the person rating it, but it's just a mixture of, is the map balanced? Is it fun? Is it unique? How's the aesthetic? Like it's a mixture of all of it. So it's kind of comes down to what the person rating it kind of is rating it on. We're not rating all these maps purely on balance, but that definitely plays into it, right?
Yeah, it's mostly just like overall sentiment.
Yeah. Because obviously, if we ranked maps just on balance, that completely flips where shit ends. Okay. Anyways, chat gave this a meh, and that makes it a meh. Easy enough. I have to match the stupid picture now. Ryder, thank you for joining.
Oh yeah, I got one thing to say. If you need help with the H4 maps, I mean, do you know like a lot of H4 maps or something?
Oh, I do.
That's what we got Sempra for.
Oh, okay. Because I know a lot of H4 maps. So yeah.
Well, we're not gonna get to that H4 tonight anyway. So you can use the little point thingy to join again if you wish.
Oh, okay.
All right. Goodbye, Ryder.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for coming along.
Okay. All right. We are moving on to the next map. If anyone else is wondering, there's a channel reward thing. I reduced the points by a lot, so it's only 10k now. If you want to join and give your opinion on 3 maps, you can. And yeah, that's basically the gist of it. All right, next map is Desolation, which is the remake of Derelict. So we kind of briefly talked about this one a little bit when we were talking about CE, but whoever wants to go first can roll it.
I'll go first. I want to say that this map plays so much better than CE version, in my opinion. And in fact, I kind of think it's underrated. I really enjoy playing on this map, and I feel like it'd be really fun in CTF and maybe Bomb. And it's a shame that it doesn't get queued enough in matchmaking. I don't know how maps are weighed when you queue in social, but I wish I got this more because I like it a lot.
Yeah, I definitely like it more than Derelict from CE as well.
Why?
I'm giving it an A.
All right.
It's an A.
Sorry.
Before you go, let me ask something. Why is this map like? Why? I'm sure there's a reason, but like, is there a reason this isn't in the comp pool? Because I feel like it could have fit.
Yeah. So this was an expansion pack map, and I don't.
Yeah, it came out kind of late, I think.
Yeah, it could have been really late to the scene. Because either way, I would want to play this in comp. Maybe change the double OSs.
Yeah, could be a little much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but other than that, everything else is fine. Yeah, I would love to play CTF on this.
Okay, well, fair enough. I was just curious. BHB?
Maybe there's because they play no duels though, like for the right? No duels, that's what they put on.
Some of the maps. Some maps allow it, some maps it depends on.
Okay, well this map did have sentinel beams on it, and I don't know if you could take those off. So maybe that's a thing.
You should be. You can swap out because in Beaver Creek their response pistols they swapped it for shotguns, so I imagine you can do the same.
But that's because they did no duels.
Oh yeah, I get. Yeah, you're correct.
So maybe it was the sentinel beam is the reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I definitely like it better than the Derelict from CE, and I think a lot of people dislike this map, like a lot of H2 players, but I enjoy it. I like the aesthetic, and this is kind of weird, but like if you sit on this map and just listen to like the ambient noises, like you hear like a bunch of different like creatures and shit, and it's actually pretty interesting. And I like that. So yeah, I like this map. I give it an A. I think I'd give it an A. Underrated.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. So I think this map writes so many things that Derelict did wrong that it's like unreal. Like, obviously not a comp player, but like I was proposing the question because I feel like this is a balanced and competitive map. I think it's a lot of fun to play. The way that they remade like the aesthetics in this one actually make it like look unique and not just a bland ass map. Like obviously the layout's still pretty basic, but I feel like with the way that they did the aesthetic in Halo 2, it kind of hides how boring the aesthetic is, if that makes sense. But basically like the lifts on this map and the fact that they got rid of the teleporters and replaced them with ramps, it's just fucking huge. And the fact that you can actually spawn on the top, just make the map so much fucking better. Like it shows that the layout necessarily of Derelict like wasn't the problem. It was just like everything else. And so for me, this is a definite A. It's not an S tier map, but for me, it's a good map.
Maybe it could have been S if it had more attention, like in H2's days. I don't know. I feel like this map kind of went under the radar a lot because it was so late.
Yeah.
I would say honestly, this is one of my favorite H2 maps. I mean, I liked Derelict from CE, and this, as you guys have said, have just improved on it. You guys spoke a lot about the competitive stuff, but honestly, even in casual, this is a complete blast.
Oh yeah, I love in casual.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, all of my playtime on this map is just like social.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't really have many issues with this map. Like you were saying, Arrrash, with the visuals, I love that they added some greenery to it. I like that it's not just grey blocks.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Derelict have a sky, or was it just like a ceiling?
It was a space station type thing, right?
Right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so this one feels a lot more lively, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an S for Halo 2.
Oh,
woohoo! Let's go. All right, guys. Pulls up Desolation. Smoke's saying it's a ceiling. It was a ceiling with windows.
50-50.
50-50. Dude, do you think Mystical Gaming is going to open his studio tomorrow and just be like, holy fuck, man, someone watched 200 of my videos last night?
I just binged. This idiot. My video's from 2009.
I don't believe there is a sniper
20
spawn on this map, is there?
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Brute shots, OS, and beam.
To be honest, I think that helps the map too.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, looks like chat is going to give this one an A. I don't have ad block on. I have YouTube Red or whatever the fuck they changed the name to.
You pay for that shit?
I have a iPhone, and the only way that I can listen to fucking YouTube videos tabbed out of YouTube was to buy it. Like they patched all the apps and shit where you used to be able to do it.
Yeah, I know. I remember when you should be able to do it for free.
Yeah.
And then
So
they like, fuck, no one's buying premium. We need to make it
On the phone?
valuable.
That's a thing?
Yeah, like you could
Oh,
have
shit.
the screen minimized and go through other things on your phone outside the app.
I need that.
Yeah,
I need that.
I
so
actually
bad.
unlocked. This is like off topic here, but I got a 4-month free trial. I just said fuck it, whatever. And yeah, I love it so much. Just that one feature.
Yeah, I like how
that's
you do that with Twitch.
that's the only part of YouTube Premium or whatever that I use is the fact
Definitely
that I
not
can,
worth actually paying for it though. I would never. I'm canceling my thing.
I
after the
do
4
pay
months.
for it. I won't lie to you. I am grandfathered into the cheaper price, which I don't remember what it was, but okay. So
I think
this
it
is
was
chat
$5
gave
$10.
chat gave this an A, so it's an A with Paint giving
Let's
it
go.
an honorary S. Johan, thanks for following, man. What's up? All right, we will move on to the next map. The next map is District, which, yeah, I mean, this is a Halo 2 Vista map. I honestly, the first time I ever played this map, I think was Cartographer, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Whoever wants to go first.
Sure, I'll go ahead. I think it's an A. I like this map. It's not like weird in the sense where the map has like awkward parts. Like I feel like a lot of the map is played for the most part, and there's no awkward interactions per se that often. I feel like it has some flaws. It's not a symmetrical map, that's for sure, by far. But it is really fun to play casually. So I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, I would say this is never be a competitive map, but I think it does a good job. It does a good job of being like a fun, casual map, and I kind of like how it feels, kind of like the campaign level, obviously that it's based off of. Dude, guys, we are on board with Taylor Swift. Yeah, this time I just want to point that out. This is a big deal.
Do that.
But
No
yeah, I mean, parts of the map are definitely unbalanced. But like overall, I think it's a pretty fun map. I've always had a decent time playing on it. So
It's really fun to traverse, for sure.
yeah, and it's kind of unique too, because like there's not a whole ton of like urban city Halo multiplayer maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So even that alone like makes it pretty cool. So I would give it an A, honestly.
Yeah, I enjoy playing this map. I think it's cool. It's nice that it's in New Mombasa. That's unique, and yeah, I have fun when I play this map as well. So I think I'd give it a yeah, I think I'd give it an A for a BTB map. It's fun.
Paint.
I don't think I've played this one, which is a shame because I really like the way it looks.
All right.
So
Yeah, Paint's
Absolutely.
gonna NA this one. All right, chat. It's up to you. Pat says this is old Mombasa.
Ooh.
And Delta says that this is Battlefield 2042, which is just true. So
The fuck is Old Mombasa?
This is what we're playing $70 for.
yeah, this is what you get this if you pay 80. This is like the bonus edition. Yeah.
What the hell is Old Mombasa? That's a thing?
Yeah, because there's new Mobamba, and then there's old Mobamba.
Duh,
I
come
know.
on. Old Mombasa is the older district of the city of New Mombasa.
Mobamba.
Mobamba.
It's the old.
People
New
used to just
Obama.
call it regular Mombasa.
Did they talk about that in the campaign? Did I miss something?
You haven't been reading your Halo lore drops enough.
All we're getting here is potential planned maps for customs. We should play some of these, the CE and H2 maps that like I never get to play in matchmaking. Okay, so we got a tie between A and meh, but there was an S vote, so we're gonna give it an A, which means everyone gave it an A, and district will just be a solid A.
This is unrelated to Halo, but have any of you guys ever played Gary's Mod role-playing?
Yes.
Dude, Squeak,
That
was
map
it you
reminds me
and
so much
Squeak or
of that.
Sempra that were playing on the Halo role-playing servers?
Yeah, it was me and someone else. I don't know, but I did jump. I used to dabble in a lot of Gmod RP just for the memes and the fun of it.
Yeah. That map reminded me of one of the ones they always used.
Oh, did you play Dark RP? Is that what?
Yeah.
Me and Soul used to hop into a lot of that.
Shadow, I did not know that.
And we got the admins to like do a lot of stuff in our favor.
Dude, BHB,
Bro, you were
look who just followed me. We got a problem.
I know.
Someone the other day, I commented on your video, and he told me that because
Yeah,
I banned him from
Yep.
my Discord, that he was gonna raid my Discord. So
Yeah.
have fun with that, man. Okay, sorry. Elongation is the next map, guys. So obviously remake of Longest. I'll just go first. I fucking love Elongation. I think this is such a good, like, this is how you remake maps. Like, you just fucking improve it in every single way. Like, whereas Longest just felt like two fucking hallways with some shit in the middle, like Elongation actually feels like a map. And I think the moving conveyor belt with cover is like a really cool feature.
Yeah,
And
dynamic.
Yeah, it's not like the world's most balanced or like competitive map, but I think it's a lot of fun. Like this borders on an S tier map for me, but I don't know if it gets there. I don't know if it does enough. I'm kind of in the middle, so I'm gonna give it an A, and I'm gonna maybe reconsider.
I'm agree with everything you said, except give you a reason why it's not S tier is because like it'd only be good for a Slayer and maybe CTF. But other than that, I just think it's a fun social Slayer map.
I
So,
played
this is a good A.
in Cartographer. I made a video a while back, and I played SWAT CTF on this map.
Oh yeah.
It was an interesting experience. So, all right, what did you give?
A.
All right. Paint or BHB?
I'm gonna give this one a solid meh for exactly the reasons you guys said, plus a little caveat. If you've not played much H2 and you queue into some H2 sweats on this map, it's nightmarish.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible.
Something to mention is that if you know how to BXR, this is a good map for it because of how often you just like come close to someone.
Yeah, you definitely just end up on top of people a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty fun in that regard if you know how to BXR.
Did you rate
Yeah.
it, Paint? Did you?
Yeah, I went with meh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's a fun map. It's and I do think it's a great remake. I mean, obviously it's not 1-to-1 with Longest from CE, but I mean, the remake gave so much more life to the map. I think it's fun, and I mean, I gave Longest I rated that dog water, so this is definitely not going into A tier for me because I mean, it's still kind of the same design, so I'm just gonna give it a meh.
All right. Just no, Shadow, SWAT is not called sweaty. Sweaty is like a terminology that people use when you play against like basically good Halo players that are trying. That's kind of the terminology. As in they're like, yeah, basically. Okay. All right. So we got 2 mehs and 2 A's. So we'll open it up to chat and kind of basically let them pick what it's going to get. All right. It's chat or the poll is up.
It's gonna be divisive.
Dude. S with the early lead.
Elongation.
I butchered the fucking typing.
Elongation.
Elongation.
Don't worry about
Wow.
it. All right.
Elogator.
Just it's perfect. Okay.
Elo negotiator.
Me when I lose a game in Valorant.
Now listen here. I know it was a 13-3, but let's put that -20 to a -15.
Oh shit. All right, looks like A is gonna get it from chat unless something crazy happens. All right, got an A, so that'll put 3 A's and 2 Mez, so it'll make it an A map. All right.
Oh shit! I forgot about the fire. I would have put in an S for me. Forgot about that.
All right,
I don't think it hurts you though.
It does hurt you.
Oh yeah, okay.
It does.
That is S tier then for sure. That's a
Yeah.
S tier physics.
All right, next map, Foundation. This map is, I don't know if it's a direct remake or if it's just like heavily inspired by Marathon.
It's a remake of that one map, that classic arena shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Marathon. I just don't know if it's like a direct remake of a map or if it's like inspired by a.
Pretty sure it's very close, right?
Okay, well, I've never played.
All right, people love this map. Like they like to play that multi-team flag on it. I played that a lot on Halo 2 PC.
Same.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not crazy about it. It can be fun for a little while, but like I don't think it's anything special. But so I'm gonna give it a. I'll say meh. Say meh.
All right. Someone want to roll next?
Sure. I think it's really fun for multi-team. Like really fun, as Bijou was saying. Probably the thing you played the most in this map is probably multi-team. I just think there aren't a lot of good multi-team maps for Halo, and this is one that I think works pretty solid. If it wasn't multi-team, this map is pretty, like it's okay. And so I'm kind of torn. I kind of want to give it an A, but if it's only good for multi-team, is it really worth giving it an A? You know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it an average. I'm gonna sell an average.
So I have never played multi-team on this map because as long as my MCC has worked, that has not existed.
It's good with infection, as Pat said.
Fair enough, but so I just don't think this is a good map. Like, I just it's just like a standard shooter map. I don't know, but I don't think it does it that well. Like I've never really. I guess it's not like atrociously bad per se, but it's never been a map that I've enjoyed playing.
You never experienced H2 PC?
No, I never played multi-team on it. I've actually never played this on Vista. I've only played it on MCC, like fucking 4v4.
Yeah, you gotta go to that 24/7 server called Cloud TTF. Yeah,
Is that where I need to be?
24/7 multi-team flag on this.
It's not a Vista map, Pat, but they're just talking about how on Vista people play multi-team. I'm sure you could play multi-team back in the day on actual Halo 2 also. I gotta
stop saying like Halo 2 and Halo 1 PC when I'm referring to like Vista and Custom Edition because now Halo is on PC, so I gotta stop saying.
This is true. But yeah, anyways, to be clear, I'm gonna give this map a bad. I don't think it's very good. Paint?
I'll give this one a meh. I like the direction it went in. Again, I've also never played it multi-team, so that probably affects it. But I like that it's kind of a classic shooter map, but Halo doesn't really have the movement to support that when it's just 2 teams. I could see this being kind of fun on free-for-all, but I don't know if it runs free-for-all normally.
I think it's in the free-for-all queue for H2.
And also, it needs a Banshee.
Yes, every map needs a Banshee.
It's right in the middle, and I have it spawn FFA.
Yeah, if your map's bad, just drop a Banshee in there, and it instantly becomes
solid.
S tier.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna drop a meh.
All right, chat. It's open to you. We got 3 mehs and a bad from me. So most likely, unless you guys rate this dog water, it's just gonna end up meh.
The Griffin
Imagine
Gaming
they
guy
put
made
a
an alt.
Banshee on Valorant's Icebox.
I would love that.
That becomes so much better.
That'd be good.
Make it on Breeze so you can cross the map in less than 4 minutes.
So you can rotate faster.
Oh, dude, that'd be perfect. Everyone needs a good rotation.
Oh,
For
Smoke
multi-team
said
oddball, that sounds fun.
This map is also unplayable with SMGs. Yeah, that'd be fucking terrible. Especially if the other team picks up BRs, like that'd be
BR,
awful.
I think BR spawn in front of each or inside of each base. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
just one though. It's not saying everyone will get one, but
Yeah. God, that'd be awful.
All right, for some reason, chat gave it an A.
What?
All right, chat. We get something's gone wrong. Okay, well let me do the math.
dude, it's the multi-team, man.
It's the multi-team, man. I guess.
It's the multi-team and I guess infection, but more so multi.
All right, so even with the A, it still just ends up right at meh.
Let's go.
All right, now we find the stupid picture. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. All right, so far H2's got a lot of mez.
Real.
All right, moving on to the next map, Gemini. I love Gemini. I just think it's fucking cool.
It's purple.
It's purple. I think every... Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say this with certainty, but I think every purple map in Halo... Oh, wait. What color was Derelict's blue, right?
Blue. That's blue. That's
all
not
right,
purple.
we're fair. We're fair. Oh, no, but Penance is purple. All right, that breaks the immersion.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I really like Gemini. I think it's a really fun map. I think it's unique with like the way it has the outdoor section, and you kind of like, can't you like TP up onto that little area?
Yeah, you can. Yep.
Yeah. I like Gemini. I think it's a good map. I'd give it an A.
Yeah, I like Gemini too. Sorry, I cut you off. I know.
All
right, you go first. You go first.
I'm gonna say it's meh. I'm gonna be right back in 5 minutes. That's all I want to say.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, no, I really like Gemini. I know some people hate this fucking map. I like it a lot. I do. I think it looks cool. It's purple. Has a big statue of truth or regret or whoever that's supposed to be with the halo ring. I think it's a unique map. I think it's fun for 4v4 and for FFA. And yeah, I like how you could TP up top. You can go outside and you could see what's that city called? What's the Covenant city called? Is that High Charity? Is that what it's called? Anyways, I just think the skybox and everything about this is cool, plays well, and I'd give it an A.
A.
Is the map always this dark?
No, this is like weird YouTube compression. Fucking, you can see fine on this
it's not
map.
this dark.
Okay.
It is not this dark.
I haven't actually played this map, so I'm gonna have to stand away from it.
All right, fair enough. Chat, it's up to you. We got a meh from Sempra and 2 A's. I don't think it's too dark. Like when I've played it, I've never thought that was an issue. Like, it is on the darker side, maybe, but
There's no way it's this dark. In
no,
game.
it's not. It's not this dark in game.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Shadow? All right, looks like chat is giving it a meh. What did I do last time when it split 50-50? Do you remember? Did I just round up?
Whichever, if there was like a vote going.
No, I mean chat gave it a meh, but it's 2 meh votes, and then it's me and Paint gave it, or me and BHP gave it an A. So like you would just end up in between. You know what I mean?
You said how many meh votes?
So the chat gave it a meh, Sempra gave it a meh, and then 1 AFK, and then me and you gave it A's, right? So it's two mehs, 2 A's, and then Paint didn't vote. So
I'd say round up because the chat voted pretty highly on it.
Yeah, because the chat did also have A's and S's too. Okay, we're gonna give it an A. All right, which of these pictures is fucking Gemini? That's the real question here. Is it this one? No, it's Midship. Oh, there's Gemini. Okay. All right. Next map is Headlong. Headlong is BTB map, and it was remade in Reach as Breakneck. So, When do you wanna roll?
Wait, is this the one that's in the city setting? I've forgotten the name.
Yeah.
I love this
It's
map.
got like the they got like the big construction site on one side and like the big crane in the middle.
This is far and away one of my favorite BTB maps in both H2 and in Halo Reach. I'm giving it S straight away. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I don't know. I love the setting of it. I think it complements H2's gameplay, which a lot of the BTB maps I don't think do. And yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I go as far as an S, but Headlong's a really good map. It's a fun BTB map. The setting's fun. I think the layout of the map works pretty well. It's just a good map. I think there are really long combat sites, but I think there's plenty of sight lines and like combat encounters that are within the optimal range of the BR. So you're not just like
I'm back.
shooting at nothing. So I'd give it an A. We're on a Headlong. Sempra, if you want to
go. This map is actually like, it's kind of borderline S tier for me. This is visually one of the coolest maps in H2's BTB pool, and I think it played better in Reach just because Reach mechanics fit it more, and a lot of H2 BTB maps suffer from it being way too big for it to be I guess fully enjoyable. But aside from that, I really like playing this map. Probably one of my favorite H2 BTB ones. So I want to give it an S tier, but not fuck. Yeah, I'm giving it S tier. Yeah.
go. All right. BHB.
Oh yeah. It's another one of those maps. I don't have a lot to say about it, but I definitely enjoy playing BTB on it. So I'm gonna give it an A.
All right. You got 2 S's, 2 A's. Chat poll is up. Why was this included? So I like that they remade this in Reach. It's one of the good ones. But like, why was this included in the CEA pack?
I mean, it's fucking. They're like, hey, this map is kind of cool. Imagine we did it in 2010.
Oh, it wasn't a CE. It wasn't in the CE pack. It was just an anniversary pack. Okay.
Reach had 4 map expansion packs.
Oh, it was in a different one. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I did not know that in H2 the little girder that's balancing on the top of the map where the sword spawns, it actually wiggles around.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Dude,
they remade this in Reach.
Look at him going to town on that guest. Guest didn't stand a fucking chance. All right, what's chat saying on this one? Chat is giving it an S, which will push this into S tier. So is that the first S tier H2 map? Or did we already have one? I don't remember. That is the first H2 S tier map. Let's go. All right.
Would have been S plus if it had a Banshee.
Dude, everything.
It does have a Banshee, yeah? Yeah, it does.
Oh shit!
Dude.
Yeah.
Paint would like to re-give his vote. He'd super S now.
I'll send you money. You can.
and this is where the legendary Golden Warthog came to be, and all the talk passes of being able to drive it and unlock it somehow.
All right, next map, Ivory Tower. Who wants to go first?
Sempra does.
Sure. Let me think. I kind of want to give this map a. I've had some. So sometimes I feel like this map is pretty fun 4v4 socially. In Reach I hated it, but in H2 I think it's pretty enjoyable. But at the same time, I've had a lot of iffy experiences with this map that makes me want to say it's okay or average. So I'm at the fence right now, but yeah, I'm gonna say average because this map is very power dynamic. You obviously play for the fucking lift, and OS and sniper very close to each other. There's rockets at the bottom, which is out in the open, and if there's someone up there with snipe, you're just gonna get shot. And it's hard to rocket people when you're from the bottom of the map to the top. Sword is also there, and sword's okay because it bounces it if you're coming up. But everyone, like, no matter what, unless there's an objective, is always trying to play where the elevator is. So yeah, it's just average for me.
All right. Yeah, I think in Halo 2 for me, it's just a good map. I think it, like, technically, is it considered a symmetrical map since like the sides are the same, or is it
No.
asymmetrical?
No, it's not symmetrical.
Oh,
at
no,
all.
you're right. Never mind. They're completely different. Just ignore that. All right. I think the map's a lot of fun. I think it's like it's got like a different feel to it than a lot of maps because you do just play around the elevator and the power weapons that are over there, you know. So for me, I think it's an A.
I'm not a fan of the sword on this map. I don't like seeing a sword. Like a Halo 2 sword's insane. And
It's
on a
a
map
god
like
weapon.
this, I mean, you can just sword somebody the second you switch to it. You don't even have to
Yeah.
get it out.
Yeah.
And then
crazy, so-
immediately put it away, and then you could
Yeah.
YY to instantly sword someone right after.
Yeah, so having a sword on a map like this with like these small like corridors and stuff can be a nightmare.
Dude, that elite just fucking yeeted someone with the sword.
Yeah, and then he's gone. He's gone. And my favorite thing about the map though is that if you shoot or melee those palm trees in the middle, coconuts fall out of them.
Break-
Oof.
Absolutely
Ooh.
insane.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
most-
insane. This was a comp map, right?
No,
Are you
never.
sure it wasn't a comp map?
I'm 100% sure it never was a combat.
I mean, it's not a
Okay.
comp map now. I don't know if it was at some point.
I don't think it ever was.
I'm sure like early Halo 2
I mean,
had different map
freaking
pools.
Isolation in Halo 3 was a comp map at some
Dude,
point. So
I remember playing GBs on Isolation. That was fucking dog shit.
that's crazy. But not. I think this map casually can be fun. I'm gonna give it a meh. I won't say it's good.
Yeah, this is for me. This is like purely just like a social, like have fun map. Like it's not. I think the map's too unbalanced to ever like be properly competitive.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those maps that I find is always just like kind of dumb fun. Whenever I've played it in H2 or really Reach modes, I think this is an opinion. I kind of like the Reach map, but that's because whenever I play it, it feels like the closest thing I'm ever gonna get to like a Scooby-Doo FPS. People are just running all over the place, like chasing each other. It's just a good time all around. I like the open area. Not so much in H2, but you know, I think it still looks nice at the very least. And I like the rocket spawn because it's just an absolute clusterfuck if everyone's going for it. I'll give this
Alright.
one an A tier. I enjoy it.
All right, 2 A's, 2 Mez. Leave it to chat. Yeah, I don't know there, Delta. The guy was like fucking just turned around and just accepted his death or some shit.
I wanted to remind people that the plasma pistol spawned like just down from OS. So if you were first the plasma pistol, it doesn't even matter if you had OS on the other end because you're just gonna get it deleted in like 3 seconds.
Dude,
Because it's kind of ironic that they spawn so close to each other.
the votes on this one are all over the place. No one gave it doggy though.
Oh, now it's coming.
Oh shit. Looks like Meh has taken the charge. Oh fuck, 3-way tie. Someone break it. Oh, thank you.
3 people voting for S. Wow.
Dude.
Was
People
Oh,
are actually trolling at this
fuck.
point. I don't know who generally thinks it's S tier. It's good for infection, I'll say that.
Alright, we got 4 S's, 4 A's, 3 Mez, and a bad. So do we call it A? Call it a day?
That's an A, yeah.
Alright. Okay, so that'll give it an A from chat, which will put it at 3 A's and 2 Mez, making it an A tier map.
People are actually trolling.
Alright. Next up, we have Lockout.
Ooh.
I mean, this is just a fucking S, right? Do we even need
Yeah.
that?
No.
No? Alright.
Yeah, that's an S for me.
That's an S for me. Like, I don't even... Like, there are issues with the map,
1v1s,
for sure,
4v4s, competitive settings. I think it's a great map.
Like, to me, it's the H2 map.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, it's S, yeah.
but... Alright.
Without a doubt.
Oh,
I had to put
and
some-
it has snow on it. It's
here
like
we
it
go.
actually snows.
We even got original Halo 2 footage this time
Wait,
instead
is
of...
this Mystic Gamer?
No, this is someone else. This is a new man. I don't know who it is, but it's nice and blurry, just the way we like it.
This is OG, baby.
Yeah, this is OG. Okay.
It is literally snowing on the map, Pat. You could see the visuals.
Yeah.
There's pockets of snow like around the map.
And it doesn't snow in MCC. It's broken in MCC.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like
very
there's a
sad.
pile in the top mid. I don't know what ice looks lumpy
Good thing
to you,
we
but
found this
Oh,
original
talking to
footage.
Pat.
Damn MCC. All right, Paint. What are you giving it?
S.
All
Oh
right,
boy.
chat. I mean, it doesn't really matter because everyone gave it an S. But if you'd also like to give it an S, the poll is up.
it's an S tier, and this sword made this stupidly a little broken. I think just the sword H2 ruined a lot of maps, but
Yeah, the
Man.
sword's just not very balanced in H2. Someone gave this a doggy. Whoever did that, can you explain?
yeah, people are just trolling.
Yeah, that vote doesn't count.
What's up, chicken?
Yeah, it's more of the sword's fault than the maps. So.
Yeah, for sure. That's just an H2 sword thing. Okay, looks like. I mean, I'll let it finish out, but chat's giving it an S.
You could
So-
kind of break this map by super bouncing up on top of the one structure.
You could butterfly up there, if you know what I mean.
Okay,
Like,
Yeah. Shit.
All right, next map, Midship. I
oh,
mean,
that's this.
for me,
This
that's
is
just-
above S tier. This
yeah,
is
this
Yeah,
is like
that's another S.
This is like literally like top
hands down.
3 Halo maps of all time.
Yeah, in terms of a 4v4, this is up there.
Yeah.
For like
With
Guardian.
with the caveat, it's a 4v4.
This is like a triple S Halo map.
Yeah. So I know some people who play more casually don't like this map, but I think it's just such an amazing comp map that it just doesn't matter. So
Yeah, map design's great. It's unique. It's purple. I mean, what more could
It
you
hits
ask
all
for?
of them.
And it has destructible environments in the center. Like, come on now.
all right, Paint. I know you don't like it. Let's hear it.
Wait, what?
I don't like it, but there's absolutely no way I can avoid saying that this is an S tier. It's just like
I just want you to articulate why you dislike it.
I always lose.
All right, fair enough.
People know the map so well. I think that's what does it for me.
Like when you're playing 4v4, 8s, whatever, this is the map you don't mind playing like 8 times in a row. Like you don't really get exhausted from playing this map, in my opinion.
No, that's why like all the fucking free for alls are on this map too. It's good fucking map. So I think everyone gave it an S. Chat. We'll see what you give it, but kind of just probably the two most iconic. Well, I'll caveat it later, but did 2 of the most iconic Halo 2 maps for sure, especially on the 4v4 side.
Wait, we have 3 S's in a row?
No. Did
2,
we?
but we might have 3 depending on what the next map is.
Ivory Tower was not an S.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah. I forgot
No,
about
there's a
Ivory Tower.
map in between
Oh,
BHB that no one cares about.
oh,
I
okay.
shouldn't say that. I think some people like it, but okay. So chat gave it an S, and Midship S tier. I think some of these maps, it's just like there's not even much to say. It's just like the map's just so good. And someone in chat
Yeah.
said it. I mean, there's a reason it's been remade so many times. Like it's just a fucking solid ass Halo map. Okay. Next map is Relic, which was one of the maps that was remade in H2A. So this is a BTB map.
I don't know what it was, but back in the day when I would always play 1v1s with my friend on Halo 2, I always wanted to play Relic. I have no idea why. Doesn't really make much sense, and I haven't played BTB on it that much. I mean, it's only been a couple times in MCC, but I don't hate it as a BTB map. I actually kind of enjoy it, so I'd give it an. I don't. It's probably a hot take, but I'd give it an A.
All right, fair. Who wants to rock Relic next?
I don't like this map. I don't like this map one bit. I'm going to give this one an immediate bad. Just whenever I play it, the games go on forever. There's like 3 people in the middle, and everyone else is either. I don't know how they can get lost because the map is like an oval, but people are just off doing their own thing. I just don't like it, and it's even worse than H2A.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. For me, this map's like the epitome of just another meh map. Like, it's just average as fuck. Like I don't. It's not terrible. Like, it's not the worst thing when you get it, but it's just not. It's not really a good map either. So
I'll give this map an average. If it's objective, it works. But if it's not objective, it's just Slayer. Like what Payne was describing, it's very weird and random what people are doing around the map.
Like one flag's cool on it.
Oh yeah, one flag's pretty fun on this. That's probably one of the best plays to have on this, or game types. I mean.
all right, we got an A from BHB, a bad from Paint, and 2 mez. So we'll see where chat falls on this one. Dude, Ryder went all out and made a full tier list for every game.
Shit, he did. Ryder. Oh my god, how long did this take you?
He's been working on it.
What's the map you put at the very bottom? I can't tell.
What tier is that? It is Firefight. I like these tiers. So we have Firefight at the bottom, Warzone Poo, Warzone Good, Warzone Best, Forge Map, and it's just the Forge canvases.
Oh, okay.
You haven't
he must
played
have found a tier list of like literally every single map.
Yeah, he did. All right, his best maps are Sandbox, Forge World, and what's this other picture? Is that an H4 map?
I think that's Longbow. Yeah,
Longbow. All right.
Ragnarok was the other
I
snow map
closed
in
this.
H4, or was that the remake of Valhalla?
Ragnarok is the remake of Valhalla.
Okay, yeah.
Rash, are your tier lists like public? Can anybody go and use them?
Yeah, I sent you guys the link earlier.
Okay.
If you like search the game, they would probably pop up. I don't know. Okay. Chat voted meh for Relic, which I think we'll just give this a solid meh. Yeah, we got 3 mehs and an A and a bad, so it'll just end up. It's a nice little meh. That's actually hilarious, Pat. All right, so another nice little meh there. All right, next. This is, I assume, the map you thought was coming next, maybe, but Sanctuary. For me, this is a clear S. So for me, H2 goes Midship this, then Lockout. I prefer this over Lockout. I think it's a better map, at least for comp. But I love Sanctuary, man. This is just a good fucking map. It's just like,
yeah, I also give it an S.
It's just balanced and it's just fun to play.
I'm gonna tell you why. It could have been S tier, but why it should be A. Okay, first off, unlike Reach, where it actually balanced things out, in H2, Slayer spawns are absolute trash. Like they flip randomly, and you just have to control ring. And controlling ring is very stupid with sword. Sword being on the map makes it very hard because
I was gonna say that
you can't. It's hard to deal with the guy with sword and ring. It works on with flag because at least in flag people will spawn only on their side. I like in the H2 version it has kind of more verticality than reaches, so I like that aspect of it. But because of the flaws that it has, it puts it away from S tier, just shy. So I'm just giving it an A. But I do really like the map.
It's fair. BHP.
Yeah, I definitely give it an S tier. I understand like the sword flaw, like how you can just control ring so easily with it, like this dude's doing, even though he almost choked.
As he just got absolute shit on.
But like, at least you know where he is. Like he's stuck in there. You know, he's not just lurking around corners and just gonna like surprise you when you like turn a corner or something like that. You know where he is, lurking in center. Yeah, the spawns flipping, that's kind of whack. But I mean, like you said, they improved that in Reach. But overall, even with its flaws, I give it an S tier.
All right, Paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. Like, I didn't actually know this originated in H2 because when I think of it, I just think of it as a Halo map at this stage.
I haven't seen
because it's been in like 3 of them.
I don't know.
I really liked it in Reach, if you're counting H2A as well. Um,
Oh yeah, it's true.
it's like the only map in H2A I find tolerable spoilers.
Oh,
Uh,
it's by far the best H2A map.
yeah.
Like,
Um,
we'll decide if we want to breeze through H2A at the end, but yeah. So, sorry to interrupt you there, but what were you
oh, no,
leaning?
it's fine. I was just gonna go with S. It's a
All right,
definitive map.
chat. If you guys give this like a dog water, you can pull the rank down. I think since Sempra gave it an A. Otherwise, I think it'll just be an S.
Because I definitely wouldn't put it on the same tier as Midship and Lockdown.
I think it is. I think it is.
No. Even the H2 sweats, like in real ones, they have their problems and complaints with Sanctuary still. Like they play for flag and that's about it.
You
do the
guys,
poll?
I did. Did it not pop up? Hold on, let me redo it. Let me try and do it again. It's not up. Weird. Okay, let's try it again. S-A...
Maybe you hit your limit. You can only do so many polls.
Oh, shit,
on
maybe.
screen.
All right, let's try it again. Tell me if you guys see it this time.
I see it.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe it was last time I named it Sank without the T. Maybe Twitch thinks that's like a bad word.
Maybe.
If we
I
put a
can see
Banshee on this, actually, on Cartographer, there are some servers that put BTB with this map, and it's so stupid. Like, imagine seeing a Spectre and a Warhog just being jammed on this map.
Wait, could a Warhog even fit through most of this map?
I don't know, but some jank servers on Cartographer do that, and it's funny as hell. Just like seeing them try to drive through the rocks and the pillars is so stupid.
You see, once we get to Reach, I'm not going to be saying we should add a Banshee. I'm going to be saying we should add a Falcon.
There you
If
go.
there was a Falcon on every map, whew,
We should add a Forge remake because that's the crutch of Reach.
oh yeah.
I think you kind of encourage them to vote dog.
Yeah.
Rash.
All right. We're...
That's
All right.
bullshit.
Thank you, whoever gave the last A. We're
Thank
giving
God.
we're giving it an S. Yeah, we're giving it an S from chat. All right, so solid S map. Slightly, we'll caveat it, slightly weaker than the Midship and Lockout, but still an S tier by majority.
Get that up there. Get that up there.
We still have fucking 7 maps. Goddamn. Okay, next map, Terminal. This is BTB map. This is the one with like the big train in the middle. I like Terminal. I think it's an A.
Yeah, I like Terminal too. I think the train. I think that's unique. It's a fun BTB map. So yeah.
This is one of those maps where it's not overscaled, where it feels awkward for BTB. So this is up there for one of my favorite BTB maps. I'm gonna give this S tier.
I think Halo 2 had the most unique maps.
I think I had the most varied. At least.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sempra gave it an S. What were you guys leaning?
I was going A.
I gave it an A.
All right.
Ew.
All right. Let's see what chat gives it, but it looks like it's just gonna be a solid A.
Like unlike a lot of other H2 maps, this one doesn't take a lot to walk from one side to the other.
No, it's not too bad.
You can get into the action pretty quick, fairly.
Dog water is just like a funny like thing you say in English, like it's really bad. Thank you, Maria. I will at some point, honey. Okay, so chat gave it a... Looks just like everyone's just voting A, so...
Let's go.
Pretty easy.
Oh, Ryder made another tier list.
Oh shit,
Only
let's
for
go.
CE maps, and it's very interestingly divided.
We did Backwash a while back. It got bad. Alright, which of these is the picture of Terminal? Is it this one? Okay. Sometimes it's so hard to tell with the picture being so small. Okay, so that gave it an A. Okay, and we'll move on to the next map, which is Tombstone. The Tombstone is the remake of Hang 'em High, and I think it takes everything that Hang 'em High did well and just like fucking chucks that out the door.
Yeah, I think this map is bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's bad enough to be dog water, but it's definitely a bad map for me.
Yeah, it just feels like, because like you said, everything that CE had that made it good just went out, just is not there for H2, and it's just not a fun map to play ever. Maybe in Snipes, but even then it's like
I don't even
not
like
enjoyable.
it. I don't even like it in Snipes because you just get like, I feel like there's too many places to look. There's too many
Yeah.
crevices, and you just constantly like die to people you're not looking at, which I don't think is overly fun. So, what were you giving it? Bad?
Bad. Yeah.
Okay. Paint, BHP?
I guess I'll go. Yeah, it's definitely not. It doesn't play as well as it did in CE for sure. I don't hate it as much as some people do, but for me, it's just meh.
I'll say too, I feel like I don't like the factory style aesthetic. I think it's like weird. But that didn't, I mean, most of the reason I think it's a bad map is just the way it plays, but I also just don't care for the way it looks. But
I'm going straight for dog water with this. I hate the map, and also in its name, it's besmirching the good culture of cowboys, and I just can't be having that.
All right, chat. So we got the poll is up. We got a meh, a doggy, and 2 bads. So this one's leaning toward the bottom end. Sort of looks like Halo 4. Ooh, chat's fucking not a fan of this one.
It does, Delta, doesn't it? Didn't Jim point that out in the video, if I'm correct?
Who did?
Oh, what's up, Evolved?
Hey, what's up,
General
man?
Oh, you don't know who that is? Okay.
Oh
never
no,
mind, Delta.
I know who that is. I just didn't hear you. You like cut out or something.
Oh no, Delta said who? So I was talking. about
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he probably didn't hear you either, because I didn't. Alright, chat gave it a doggy. Alright, perfect. Alright, so it's get a little divide by 5 action. Alright, it's gonna get a 1.8. So this map is gonna end up just as a bad map. We got basically 2 doggies from paint and chat, and then 2 bads and a meh. So just a bad map. It's always weird when like remakes for maps go wildly different than the original map.
In Elongation's case, it was better.
Yeah. Well, and their Desolation, it's way better.
And Desolation.
All right. Next up is Turf. I love Turf. It's not like the most competitive map in the world, but like it's just a cool map.
Yep.
For me, Turf
cool
is Turf's an S, just because it's like kind of unique and it's just fun to play on. Like it's not perfect, I guess, but I think it's pretty iconic, and I feel like it's remembered pretty well, although it hasn't been remade other than Halo Online. But Turf's just a good fucking map.
Yeah, I think it's a.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, I think Turf is A tier. I wouldn't say it's perfect. Gretch, you say yourself, it has flaws. So by that way, I think it's just A tier. There's no like cold spots in the map. You pretty much go throughout every nook and cranny of the map. It's really fun 4v4. Not much competitive integrity per se. It's really good for 2v2. I really like it for 2v2. Oddball is pretty good with it, I would say. And the Warhog is kind of weird.
Dude, the
how they
Warhog's
just have it
perfect,
there.
alright? That's why it's S tier.
That's
All right.
what I said.
But
Just drive back and forth down.
I would try jamming it in the middle of the map, but aside
It's
from
just
that, I
a
really
death
like
trap.
playing
Every
it.
time I get on that Warthog, I just fucking die.
Yeah. A tier for me.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, yeah, I think it's a very fun map. The Warhog is weird, and it can be awkward to snipe on this map, depending on where you're positioned. The plasma pistols, if you have one of those, like that dominates on this map.
Oh,
I feel
for
like
sure.
the snipe
Like-
works well on like the outer portion of the map, but like the inner stuff's pretty close quarters. So like other than some
Yeah.
of the longer angles, unless you're no
And if
scoping
you,
people.
yeah, and if you do take a longer angle, then you might not have a lot of cover if you start getting shot at. So it can be kind of weird. I think the Crash Scarab is cool. Overall,
cla-
just a fun map. So
Yeah.
I give it an A.
All right, paint.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A as well. I really like the visuals. The Warthog is where I default to. Never really been good at the map, but I don't know what it is about this map. There always seems to be one person AFKing in 4v4, like right where the crashed Scarab is. They're always there. I have no idea what that's
That is
about.
kind of true, actually. I know what you mean. I get that too.
Frosty
But,
says it's not a scarab, it's a phantom.
All right, okay.
No shot. No shot. That is not. That's a No, don't do that to me. That is a Scarab.
What are the out of bound glitches? I don't know if I've really seen those smoked like while I was playing on it.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat, for the confirmation.
All right, looks like chat's leaning A. So, well, chat.
Yeah. Holiday.
I mean, 2 people voted it dog.
Oh yeah, there's shit you can get out of bound for on top of the roof.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You know, I've been having an inkling about this. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure in Infinite we're gonna see a reimagining of this.
You know, this map kind of gives me like a FFA COD map vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
It does for
100%.
sure, yeah. All right, so we got 3 A's, 3 S's, and 2 doggies. I don't know who voted it doggy, but we'll just give it an A from chat because of that. I could get not giving it an S. I could even see maybe giving it a meh, but I don't know how you could say turf is a dog map. But we'll just give it a solid A
I think
placement.
people like Woods here are kind of just trolling.
No, I think Woods gave it an
That's
S
dog.
unless he's fucking around. All right, next up is Uplift. It's a Halo 2 Vista map. Uplift's just fucking bad. I'll pull up some footage. I fucking hate Uplift. I want to give Uplift dog. Actually, fuck yeah, I'm giving Uplift doggy.
Is that the one with the bridge in the water?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I fucking hate playing on that. It is so irritating, and that's all I ever get when I play BTB.
Dude,
on
me
Halo
and Paint
2.
were playing
I hate it.
BTB H2 the other day, and we
Oh,
got this
God.
map multiple fucking times.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it can look cool, but like
Yeah,
it plays
it
like
looks fine.
shit.
The doggy 100%.
I agree with
shouldn't
both
need
of
to
you.
explain myself.
I agree with all of you. This is a dog map. It looks beautiful, like with the water and the beach, whatever, but it's such a dog map. Playing it,
Yeah. Get it out of here.
Yeah. All right, we'll do we all gave it dog, but we'll see what chat says for the hell of it. Oh, chicken, you'll love it. Just wait. Someday you'll get it. Woods likes it. I think Woods is a fan of the Halo 2 Vista and the Halo PC maps, but he wasn't here for the PC stuff. It's a very creative and fun map. I don't know what's creative about it, man. It's just like some fucking bases with bridges and some water.
You don't know what we're tripping on? We're tripping on goddamn social BTB queues. Try it. It's just the worst.
Guys, it's got a base and a bridge. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before.
Alright, looks like chat's gonna give it maybe a meh. We'll see. Yeah, chat gave 1S, 3. Yeah, chat gave it a meh. So I think that's still. I'll do the math here. So we got 4 plus 3 divided by 5. Ooh, averages out to a 1.4, barely staying in the doggy category. Smoked.
Thank God.
I just don't find it an enjoyable map. I find the water really awkward. The parts where you can just fall off the map are fucking weird. The bridges are just dumb. Like you try and cross them and you just get shitted on. Like there's nothing
you're
about
off
the
that-
map that I enjoy.
Yeah, once you're off that bridge, like what's the quickest way back up to it? Like that one
You
like
fucking walk.
staircase in the center.
Yeah, I think so.
There's the like cave foreigner room to the side that's kind of like a cold spot on the map that's not really played, and it's just
Mhm.
awkwardly there.
I think this would make like a cool firefight level, but good lord, for multiplayer, no, never.
I think
Probably
I
need an
forgot to
advanced-
include a picture of this map.
Really?
I don't see it down here.
I don't blame it. Did you put that one map there? Is that map really there?
Yeah, the example map.
Oh my
All right,
god.
hold on. We need to get. Fuck. What do we do? This is bad. We need everyone to know that this is a dog water map. Okay, we're gonna hit save.
Load a picture of just a crying child. They'll know what it means.
Yeah.
Just put a picture of just like a real
Oh,
life
what the fuck
bridge.
just happened? A real life bridge. Why does it keep doing this? Okay, save. Okay, now can I edit? I think we're. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, perfect. Where's the edit button? Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. All right, we gotta save the picture of Uplift. I'll save it to the desktop so I can find it. Look at that. All right, and then we're gonna go here. Halo 2 maps, Uplift. Look at that. Submit. And look at it popped up and everything, guys. Look at that.
Very cool.
Perfect. Now it can hang out by
surprised
itself.
I'm surprised you added that map, the example map.
I've honestly never played it in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured
Neither have I.
it deserved a discussion. Is there a CE example? I didn't know there was, to be honest.
I don't know. There's also like on like modded Xboxes, there's like this map that they play comp in. It's weird. And that wasn't on here, but I didn't expect it to be.
I don't know what map you're talking about, but all right, next map
it's a
is Warlock.
Warlock. I like Warlock in Halo 2. I enjoy it more than the CE version. I think the teleporters. I'm not a fan of the teleporters, how you can just flip to the other side of the map real quick, and sometimes people camp them, so that can just be awkward. You got the camo in the middle. I like that. If you want to get camo, you have to, risk it. Go in the middle. Very open.
Yeah, but the camo in fucking H2 is useless.
On
it is
OG,
useless,
it was
yeah,
fine. But
Oh,
on
is it just
PC, it was
MCC?
better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it better on? Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's all right. I'd give it a I give it a meh.
Yeah, I'm pretty much right there with you. It's like a good comp map, I would say, just because it's very balanced. But I think as a map, it's just kind of boring. So for me, it's a definite meh.
All right, I'm gonna go against the grain here, and I'm gonna say it's a really fun map. I'm giving it a strong A. It would be S, but there's two like major flaws with it, with how the map is designed. So the first thing is that top mid is very weak on this map. You only go there to touch camo. You could like sit there behind one pillar depending on where you know the enemy is, but because people can spawn left and right of you, and it's very easy to TP like back and forth wherever, top mid is very weak. So you're usually running around base to base, or you're just taking teleporters. And bottom mid, because the same reason, bottom mid is very weak. And then the number 2 big flaw is the teleporters. People abuse the fuck out of it, and it's how you're supposed to control the map is the teleporters. So in that regard, it kind of ruins it from being perfect. But I think it's a really good 4v4 map for comp. Flag and bomb are really good on it because the map is very small. It makes it one of the more intense 4v4 maps, and so I really like it, but it has flaws, so A.
All right, Paint.
I'd give it a less confident A. Don't really have much to say about it. I think it's a very competent map. Whenever I get it, I don't really have any outstanding complaints. Which, I mean, the rest of H2 does not necessarily share that. Yeah, I think it just works well. I prefer it to the CE version, and I think it's very pretty as well. So,
All right, fair enough. So we got two.
No, I'm changing mine to an A. I'm thinking about all the other maps I gave meh. I have to put this in an A.
Let me look what I gave
I have to put
some
this in
mess.
A.
What's in the meh category?
Completely forget that I said meh on Warlock. It's an A.
All right, looking at the category of mez, I think it does have to be an A because it is
It'd be
better.
kinda
It's better than
disrespectful
most
to
of these
say
maps.
it's on the same tier as Beaver
Yeah.
Creek.
I think it's disrespectful to say it's on the same tier as what fucking Foundation or whatever the fuck this was.
And Ascension.
Yeah, all right. I have to give it. You're right. I
Very
have to
round.
give it. I have to give it an A.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Your vote's up. All right, is this the picture for it? I think so. Yeah, that's the picture. All right. Did I did do the poll. Okay.
They also there was 4 shotguns on this map, and they both spawned coincidentally next to the TPs. So that doesn't really
Yeah.
help the fact that you could just camp the TPs with shotguns.
Yeah, you could just get a
Halo,
lot of
thanks,
free
man.
kills
Yep.
using the TV.
And you could sit right next to it, nice and cozy, like blended in. In H2A they fixed it, but this is H2, so
Yep. All right. So it looks like chat gave it an A. So easy A there. So all right, 3 maps left, and one of them basically like isn't a map. So all right, next up we have Waterworks. So I'll fully admit I haven't played this one very much, but I know it's like just a fucking like loved BTB map by some people. So I don't know if someone who's played more of this map wants to kick it off.
I don't know how Smoked manages to type the same message 5 times and each time use slightly different grammar.
Perfect.
Now, Waterworks, I thought I really loved this map. I just think that, I guess, the stalactites that you can shoot down, I just think that's really cool. And that's unique. But the last couple times I played this map, wasn't that fun. There's a lot of like dead moments where I couldn't find anybody. There's not a lot of action going on. Yeah, I'd rate this a solid meh.
All right. Sempra?
I was thinking about giving this an A, but like the more I think about the times I've played on it and whatever, I think it is an S tier. Like it generally is fun to play. The space in between the bases aren't too open and awkward. It's pretty fair, and the mid isn't like, if you have snipe and you're sitting mid watching a base, it can be a little annoying and broken, but compared to a lot of the other H2 BTB maps, this is definitely one of the top ones.
All right, so here's the thing for me. If we look at the tier list for BTB maps that are S tier, it's basically like Headcrack or whatever this Headlong, right? And spoiler, I'm also gonna put Zanzibar up there. I don't think Waterworks is there. I think it's slightly worse than those 2 maps, and that like for that reason alone, I think I have to give it an A.
That's fair.
Where are you sitting,
I
Pit?
would say I would put it at an S if it was slightly more compact. It's a little bit too open for my liking.
It is on the bigger end, or it's at least more open than some of the other Halo 2 BTB maps.
Yeah. It's a shame because I think I really would like it. Also, I can see a Banshee, which
Ooh.
That does help. That does help.
has help. I'm gonna have to go with A.
All right, chat. This is up to you. Yeah, I don't know. I get the premise. Like, it's kind of like an underrated map, like, you know, but I just don't know. Like, I think there's a reason that it's like quote unquote underrated and not just like a classic, like a Halo classic map, you know. I think it was like it was a great Halo 2 map, but I just don't think it like reaches the level of being like of transcending that, you know, and getting to like that next tier of Halo maps. So looks like chat is leaning toward A, which we'll just put this right smack dab at an A rating. So Sempra and BHB kind of even out the they went on opposite ends a little bit there, but we ended up at an A. So there you go.
I mean, if it was S tier, it'd be a very weak S tier, but
Yeah,
it's
if
definitely
it was
one of
S tier, it almost has to be like S light or something. Like it's just it's not on the level of the other S tier maps, in my opinion. All right, let's do example real quick. I'm just gonna put it dog water. Does anyone even want to talk about it, or has anyone even played it?
What map?
I mean, I've seen it. I'd put it in bad.
All right,
Sorry, what map?
hold on. I'll show you some footage. It's the Halo 2 Vista map that showed you how to make a map.
Yeah, it was
I'd say
weird.
most
It had
maps
the
are
silent
weak
SMG
anyways.
on it.
Pat, how is Lockdown, Midship, Sank all weak
Yeah,
S
look at
tiers?
this. Look at this. Look at this map.
Oh,
Is
this
this
thing.
SMG?
This is a map. No, that's just a regular SMG.
It
I think.
doesn't look dog water to me though.
Yeah, but who like?
You know?
It's not even.
So
Yeah.
I'd have to give it a bad though.
All
'Cause
right. Paint will go, or not paint. BHP will go bad. I'm gonna go dog just cause like I don't know. I don't really know what this map does other than it shows you can make a map in Halo 2. I don't know. Where are you guys leaning? Paint,
I don't
Sempra?
even think this should be on the list, to be honest. Like, who the fuck actually plays a game on this?
I don't know
This
if
is like
it's not in
Sniper on this
MCC.
map? Okay.
I don't
this is
think
what
it
you use
knows
for
it.
like showcasing things. Like,
Yeah.
hey guys, H2 mod here.
No, that's what it is. So should we just delete it? Do we just leave it off? Is that the?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, we should probably leave it off.
All right, that's the play. We're leaving it off the list.
It's not
I know
even
somebody in chat is going to be like, oh, it was my favorite map. How could you guys do this?
bad. I love playing Infection on it.
All right,
appreciate those.
last but not, I mean, you could technically play it in Halo 2 Vista. Bro, what the fuck? How are you taking off example? Pat, earlier you didn't want us to rate Halo PC maps because we only played them a few times. I don't know if any of us have actually played example.
Everyone's just gonna meme it and put it S tier anyway, so.
Dude, that is the best. All right, last but not least, Zanzibar. I mean, for me, it's just a fucking classic, man.
That is
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah,
Hard
that's a
S
great
tier.
BTB map.
I think this is my number one BTB map by far for H2.
Mine too. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I'm right there with you.
And I like this one over H3s in my opinion.
I do think it's better in Halo 2, but I still think it's a great map in H3.
Except when you get 4v4 on it. That's a
Okay,
nightmare.
well that's different. That's just fucking like.
Oh
stupid.
my god. Yeah.
Jeez.
Is that the map's fault or is that fucking Bungie and
It's just
343
MCC,
being dumb?
You and you fucking 4v4.
Well, even in OG H3 you got 4v4
That was
on it?
5v5.
Oh, it was 5v5. Okay,
So a
okay.
little bit better. A little bit better.
All right, that's a tiny bit better. Okay, the poll is up for Zanzibar.
Wait, in what world can you get a 5v5? I didn't know that
Social.
was even an option.
In,
Social was 5v5.
yeah, in
H3.
H3
Oh,
social
really?
was 5v5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, those are the good old days.
When you thought that you were gonna go crazy.
You know, there's a funny Project Cartographer map of this where they literally mirrored the map. So on the beach, if you were to walk across, it's just another mirrored Zanzibar on the other side. So it was a
What?
giant BTB flag match. Where
that actually sounds
one
like so
side
much fun.
would be
That's
its own
cool.
Zanzibar, and the other side would be another Zanzibar. And then the co-grass, you go across the water.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's so funny.
That is great.
It's
All
so
right,
cool.
chat also gave it a solid S, and that
That's
completes
unanimous.
our Halo
Yeah.
2 tier list.
I'm glad Uplift is sitting down there in dog water, and it's the only one. It makes me happy.
Yeah, on
that is
Cartographer, it was
pretty
like
good.
totally cool.
All right, so how do I delete the one that we didn't finish? Can I just like delete this out of here?
You
Yeah,
need to
whatever.
Get that out of there.
I guess it doesn't. I'll figure it out later, maybe.
Bothering me. Delete this tier list right there under
don't-
dog water.
Where? Oh
Under
shit!
dog water.
Yeah, you're right. Nice, dude. Okay. All right. We'll just do a quick little comparison between these two. So, here, let me. All right. So here's Halo 2's. Obviously, Halo 2 has more maps than CE, but Halo 2's got one dog water map and five S tiers. and a lot of A's, a decent amount of Mez, and only 3 bads. And one of the bads, like, honestly, I think a lot of people wouldn't put it there, right? But and then CE honestly has like a nice bulk in the middle, but only two S's from us. So
Yeah.
And one dog. So they each have 1 dog map. So there you go. And that's going to do it for the tier list on Halo 2. Halo 2 Anniversary will be up next. If you guys want to catch these live, I stream them over on Twitch, so follow me there. You can also follow me over on Twitter or Instagram. And with that said, I'll see you all next time.